Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Keefe's Kitchen. This week, we're making a recipe in memorial, all right? Not of a person, thankfully, but instead of a restaurant here in town where I live in St. Michael's. There was a restaurant called Crab and Q. Crab, or crab, and Q, or barbecue. So they did seafood and barbecue. It was wonderful. I loved their restaurant. Great food, great service. They had to close because of the pandemic. And thankfully, they have another location in Cambridge. But the location in St. Michael's closed down. And one of my favorite items on the menu is no more. It was crab fries. What are crab fries, you ask? It's simple. Crab dip on top of French fries. That's what we're making today, crab fries. So I'm really excited about this. I'm just gonna go ahead and level with you from the very beginning. I am not making my own French fries. I could, but I just don't feel like it. You know, they made their own. They did hand-cut fries, and that's delightful. I just didn't feel like frying anything, you know? Sue me, okay? I actually don't. I don't have a whole lot of money, so it's not worth it. But anyway, so I'm gonna be making my own crab dip. Of course, you know, you can make your own French fries if you want. I'm not gonna tell you not to, but I'm using frozen French fries that I'm going to cook in my air fryer. You can make them in the oven or whatever. It doesn't really matter because we're going to top our fries with crab dip and bake it in the oven under the broiler. Just get everything nice and bubbly. And I'm excited about this. So let's do it. Begin by preheating your oven to 375 degrees and grabbing your French fries. Now, I'm using frozen, hand-cut style fries, and there's actually instructions for an air fryer, which is perfect. So I'm going to put them in my air fryer. You could do the oven if you want, but I'm doing most of the bag. Anyway, you're gonna put that in the air fryer and just cook according to the instructions on the bag. And now we're going to get the ingredients for the dip. So this is 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, and you're going to add this to the bowl along with some other ingredients and seasonings. Here I have half a cup of sour cream, and the sour cream is really helpful in kind of mellowing out the flavor of the crab so it's not quite as strong. And I also added in half a cup of mayonnaise. Kind of a weird addition, but again, it adds a really nice flavor and a creaminess that I think is nice. I like it. Now, you don't have to do half and half. You could do a whole cup of sour cream instead of half, but anyway. Here's some lemon juice. I'm just doing a splash, kind of a generous splash. And then 2 dashes of Worcestershire sauce. I said it right again, look at that. So the Worcestershire sauce is about half a tablespoon. I just did 2 dashes. Now you're just going to mix this until smooth using a whisk or a stand mixer, whichever you choose. We're going to add in some cheese. So this is a cup of cheese, grated cheddar. I'm going to do about half a cup in there to mix in. And we're also going to add in some Old Bay. So if you don't know what Old Bay is, it's the greatest seasoning in the world. It's a mix of peppers and celery salt and regular salt, I guess, and it's amazing. So you're going to add that to taste, and now we're going to add in crab. So this is canned Majestic Blue Crab claw meat. You could also use fresh. This stuff was a lot cheaper. The fresh was $45, and this was $10. So, I mean, do what you will. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life and spend your money, but I think the $10 crab tastes just fine. So add the crab in and fold it into your mixture, and then we'll be ready to put it in a pan and put it in our oven. Once your oven is preheated, grab a casserole dish. I didn't have a casserole dish, I just had this loaf pan. Grab that and transfer your crab dip from the bowl to the dish, spreading it out so it's evenly spread out throughout the container. And then grab some cheese. You're going to put the rest of your cheese on top, make a nice layer, top it with more Old Bay, and pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, pull your crab dip out of the oven and resist the urge to dig into it right now because we're going to transform it into something even better than regular crab dip. So my fries are done at this point. I'm going to take them and put them into this casserole-ish dish. I really don't know the name for this particular pan, but it's a pan. So you're going to put your fries in there and spread them out into an even layer. And you're going to take a spoon and spoon your fresh crab dip right on top. Spread it out nice and evenly and make sure your fries are nice and covered. And then we're going to pop it back in the oven to broil with more cheese. Now, I ran out of shredded cheese, so all I have were these cheese slices. They'll do nicely. Really doesn't matter, okay? Remember, this is a no judgment zone, so I don't need your judgment there. Right, more Old Bay, because you can't have too much Old Bay. And like I said, we're going to pop this in the oven. And once I do that, I'll turn the heat up to broil, which is about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to broil this for 3 to 5 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You don't want anything to burn. That would be sad. So after that time is up, pull it out and enjoy. So, the crab fries are done. There's a little, let's try not to lose the fork. All right, there we go. So, full disclosure, I tasted the dip ahead of time just to see if I needed to add anything. I don't, but I will add a little lemon because lemon, I feel like a lemon and crab, specifically crab dip, are my favorite things. So, this is because it just came out of the oven, it's super hot. This is a fork food, okay? Fork food. I don't know if you can. All right, here we go. All right, now, for those of you who are maybe unfamiliar with crab dip, or specifically Maryland Old Bay, like Chesapeake Bay crab dip, I need you, that normally it's a no judgment zone, okay, and I don't judge people. But I will seriously, if you need to make crab dip, okay? Make it this way, find another recipe that involves or incorporates Old Bay and crab and cream cheese and all that stuff. I don't care, but it's really good. And I feel like it's a disservice to the people of America, and not just America, the people of the world, all right? If anybody from not America sees this, the rest of the world, all right? You gotta try crab dip, it's so good. The fries they're good. They're really only a vessel for the crab dip. So, you know, if you do hand-cut fries, they're gonna be better. And I do wish that I had I've been able to make my own fries, but this was a lot less effort, a lot less mess, and it tastes just as good. So, I have a whole pan of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I will eat it. That's what I'm gonna do with it. So, please, make this. You will not regret it, I promise. Promise you. All right, I'm gonna go eat the rest of this, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.